afternoon, folks. Lovely to see you. It's a great pleasure to play this wonderful instrument. Need no excuses to get my hands on this. It's a joy to play. And has anybody not heard one of these ever? We all heard one at some time or other. Okay. If you're familiar with Tyros, of course you may be Tyros owners. It's nothing like a Tyros at all. It's not Tyros 6 as some imagine it be. Totally different concept altogether. Brand new styles, brand new voices, very top quality, and things like live control, which you can probably see over here, which you've got complete control over the instrument on the fly. You'll see me doing things with this as we play, and of course a nice big touch screen in the centre now, so again very easy to control as you're playing. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to let the instrument do that for you. And as you know, with many keyboard instruments, the most important sound for most is the piano, of course. The Genos now has the CFX grand piano, which is their sort of flagship grand piano, and lots of others, but I'm going to feature that now. We'll start off. Here's a piece called Fragile by Sting. Here we go, CFX Grand. absolutely high quality, very real, and so on. I mean, you can even do in different settings. The CFX Grand is sort of a great sort of sort of nightclub piano. Stand at the bar, get a few drinks going. Wonderful. Now, if you go to Bilston, just up the road, they've got a few nice nightclubs and things there, and they usually employ a bass and a drummer at these sort of places. So you can imagine, which is a great introduction to the what the Genos has again, a thing called Revo drums, which again, if you use with Tyros, remember you've got some audio styles which are very realistic. We'll take that one level now with Revo drums. The dynamics of the percussion are huge, and I mean, as you'll hear, I'm going to emphasise the drums a bit more. So have a listen to particularly what the drummer is, because for the first time it actually sounds like he's actually sat right next to you. It's that real. So here we go. One for the road with the jazz trio. It goes something like this. Brilliant. Just real, isn't it? It's just the dynamics of it on those brushes are just absolutely brilliant. So you've got Revo drums on all these wonderful styles and things. You can have the Revo drums, obviously, as you hear with the brushes. You can have it with sticks. So, such as if you're into your rock, your AC/DC, all that kind of thing. You've got all that as well. absolutely brilliant, great stuff. And all these styles and all these sounds, there's no tricks or anything. This is exactly how you get it out of the box. They're in there. There's no program. They're all the preset styles, all the preset sounds, and the one-touch settings, all there. So you get exactly what you're listening to, and so on. Let's concentrate on some of the solo sounds. There's a lot of brand new sounds in Genos we've not had before, and again a lot of super articulated 2 sounds which you may of course you've come across with previous Tyros. We've got 3 buttons down here now on the Tyros 5 and so on. I think you had 2 articulate buttons. You've got 3 levels of articulation now, with such as like this nice new flugelhorn sound. So you've got articulation 1, brings up the notes, and of course and now the 3rd one. Getting on the valves and things like that. And I thought, being as nice way to show it is in this sort of thing. We've got Christmas coming up, haven't we? So let's have something Christmassy, shall we? With this style. So. Actually, you can actually hear him, really reacts to how you respond. Here it is in the ultra pop a Latin style on with it, and it's just incredible, great sound. Great sound. That's one of the new sounds. Talking of articulation and so on, let's go next door. I'm going to use one of the, again, commonly used one, the saxophone. And again, this tenor saxophone, just a fabulous. Again, you can hear him. Yeah, really sort of gives you that. Put an organ backing on for this one. Again, you've got a sort of great style with the sort of Hammond organ in the background. It will feature the tenor sax, this one. incredible, brilliant. Any of you familiar with like James Last and things like that? I remember James Last and things. Again, some great stars and some great sounds for all the James Last aficionados. Remember this particular track? This one as well. You'll remember this one. Knockout, and great style. Thank you. Cheers. Lovely. Let's go again. Something slightly different. If you do some gigs and things like these with these, you've got everything covered because you probably want to do some background music. No doubt. And usually after you've done your stint as a gig, they usually get the disco on, don't they? You get a DJ. Don't have to. You can be the DJ as well. If you choose, it will even do your DJ stuff, so you can do things like this. I don't know. Here we go. DJing. So you can do this as well. There's a control here. You can probably just see it on the screen. You've got these dials as well on the live control. So you can absolutely do a freak out. Yeah, you can earn 500 quid a night on that. So you could be the DJ as well. Looking around the room, you probably don't remember, you're far too young. Remember the 1980s? Because again, the Genos got some fabulous sort of 1980s style. So you might just remember stuff like this. remember that one. If not, you might have heard of this one. I know that one, of course. Talking of the 80s, going back to some of the piano sounds, you might remember way back, revolutionary at the time, around about the early 80s, 83, 84, Yamaha introduced the DX7 synthesizer, and we had all the new electric piano sounds used on like the Whitney Houston ones, you know. So those are all on here as well, all those so lovely 80s sounds. Let's feature one of them along with the new alto sax sound. So a bit of David Foster, sort of Shaka Khan type thing. Again, the alto sax, listen for this one. Brilliant, great saxophone again, great control you've got over that. Also a lot of new sort of accordions and things like that. If you were into, as I say, we've got music from around the world, and some of the accordions feature in that section. Some great accordion sounds. You've got things like this. Got that sort of thing from Russia, or if you've been skiing, which I'm not going to tempt fate today, you've got the sort of Swiss Alps accordion. Or your little German band. Again, we'll get the lager round in a minute. A bit of a lager thing there going on there, and of course you've got a new one called the French Musette, again Super Musette, which is this wonderful you know, you remember it's on TV at the moment, is it? Remember Hello Hello? On telly the other night. I thought, oh, I remember that. So you could do all those little Frenchy. again, going back to some of the voices, let's go something completely different. And again, you've got some from Tyros 5. You may, if you're familiar with Tyros 5, you had some sections called Organ World, which were new for Tyros 5. They're still here. That's a nice thing about it. They bought some of the best bits from previous Tyros series, and we've still got them in here. So Organ World, if you've been enjoying that, is still here. So all the familiar sort of organ section. Small little organ, right up to the tutti, which is all the stops out. You've got that one, and again you can you've got some marvellous what we call DSP, which is the digital sound processor. Things like reverbs and all the choruses. Again, the reverb you can increase on there, so we can have something like 7.5 seconds reverb, which is something like St Paul's Cathedral, something like that, and St Peter's in Rome, which, if we step it up to that, gives you this wonderful reverb. Big growl on the pedal as well. So you've got, as I say, we've got all of those on there as well. Even including the Hammond organ, if you're all familiar with, we all brought up on Hammond organs years ago with the drawbars. They're all, of course, still here. You've got all those up. And the other thing as well you can do, which is lovely, you've got live control. These sliders here, which you can see on there, these actually become the physical drawbars. So again, as you play, you can actually introduce buzz in and out as you play on the fly. So it's a bit like playing a Hammond organ. Put a bit of a jazz swing in with it. Even the Leslie. Brilliant, wonderful drawbar sounds. Guitars as well, plenty of guitar sounds, brand new sounds on there, like acoustic guitars. And you can even have it now with a plectrum, so if you want to use it with a pick. Articulation, you can get all the body taps and things out. And so on. The new one is the resonator. The very first time now you actually see a dobro or resonator guitar with the slide. Blues. 60s guitar with all the shadowsy type things you can do as well. So you've got all those type of guitar banks, and a great one again back to the 60s. Remember a guy called Chet Atkins? Yeah. Very popular guitar, and all these rhythmic type of things. Again, you've got one like him with the guitar strums and so on. It goes like this. Again, nice thing as well you've got down the corner here, you've got, as you might remember on Taurus, the pitch bend and the modulation wheels are separate. Now we've got the joystick, so you can do two things at once. You've got your pitch bend and you've got your modulation all in one, which again, more flexible control you've got over there. Spanish guitar, we've got a flamenco fellow. Very expression. And you can attack it, so you get this little feather on the buttons as well. Absolutely brilliant. Other voices, again, we've got some of the. I'll show you some of the solo voices. Again, you've got some great articulate, super articulation too. Always like the again a great clarinet. So you can do this sort of thing. And you got free play styles as well, so all those sort of nice strings, which no rhythm, we got that lovely bowed string sounds, which are absolutely incredible. Just going back to one, as I say, we've got different pianos. We've got also the brand new one called the C7 Grand, which is a typical studio piano. People like David Foster and Elton John particularly use these in the studio. You might have heard a sort of brighter pop piano. Again, and it's great for things like jazz as well. Piano as well. By now you're probably thinking, blimey, it does everything except sing. Well, would you believe it can? I'm going to get it to do that next. I'm going to get it to sing for you. This is a bit where, okay, it's the only thing you can't sort of get out the box. You have to do a bit of what we call bit on the internet, and you can get what we call now. Let's just find it. You can actually get, would you believe, samples of vocalists without the backing band. So you can get what we call isolated vocals. I'm just going to find a example for you. Let's go into no, it's not on that one. I've got to get the other pen out for that one. And I've actually got, she couldn't be here today, I was trying to get Taylor Swift to come along for you to sing. Unfortunately, she's doing a gig in Wensfield, so she couldn't be here, but by the powers that be of the internet, I've actually downloaded the isolated vocals for Taylor Swift, so hopefully she should be in here now. Let's just find it. There she is. Got her. So I've got it on this button now.
We were both young when I first saw.
Oh yeah.
We were.
And sound a bit. You can download that off the internet. Very, very easy to do, and you can pop it onto a multi-pad, and what that enables you to, I can, as I say, set her off. I can be the backing band now.
I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there.
So I can play along with a style. And away we go.
See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. See you make your way through the crowd. Say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo, you were drumming in Paris, and my daddy said stay away from Juliet, and I was crying on the staircase, begging you
great. Incredible, absolutely incredible. It really is. Technology. Right, how are we doing for time? We're coming up to the end of the actual presentation bit, folks, but plenty more coming up in the second half, when we'll be featuring Genos in performance mode. So Sophie's going to play you a few songs and sing for you and do a few numbers with it. I'll be back later with a few little bits and pieces. To finish off the presentation, a bit of TV blockbuster style. And you may have been watching this one, the Game of Thrones, and again this is on the playlist, so you get this out the box like this, and you get this wonderful, incredible sort of classical cello. And you can, with the articulation buttons again at the side, you can get him to do all sorts of things, so you can get him to bow fast. Or pizzicato, you can do. Yeah, so incredible. So here we go. We'll finish off with his Game of Thrones. There we go. Okay, great time to see you a little later on, and I say Sophie will be with you very shortly. We'll have a quick break, a little food and drinks, and we'll see you a little bit later for the second half, folks. Okay.
The first song I'm going to play is by Coldplay, called A Sky Full of Stars. And like John was saying with Taylor Swift, I've managed to get a sample of Chris Martin's voice, lead singer of Coldplay. And yeah, he's going to do all the singing for me on this first one. And you have to make sure you get the timing spot on, so no pressure. So it could go wrong, it could go right, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks, hope you enjoy the first one.
You're a sky, 'cause you're Very good.
So as you see, you don't really need to do much. You just do that. All I was doing now is saying the left hand playing the chords, and then in the right hand of course the song. But you've got to be so spot on with those vocals, just to show you how if it goes wrong. I'll show you how it sounds. Turn the volume up. So this is if it goes wrong, right? Anyway, let's not do that. But yeah, just so you can see the difference. Right, anyway, so the next song is by Ed Sheeran, and it's called Thinking Out Loud. He's just released his latest album, Equals. But yeah, this song is one of my favourites by him. And he's going to start singing, but then I'm going to take over. So, no pressure. So many buttons to press. As I say, all this is pre-programmed and everything, so registration changes, it's all set up. Okay, here we go.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Or will your eyes still smile from your cheek? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand.
you can really just take this, go out gigging. I don't need you now, Chris. Oh. No, I'm joking. But just like, for example, in the solo of the guitar. I'll really just do this. I mean, normally Chris would be doing that then. It's got keyboard as well, which you can do that just absolutely everything. Okay, so the next song I'm going to do is by Rihanna. It's a song called Diamonds. It's a bit of like a slow dance, mellow track, and there's some great slow dance rhythms on this keyboard, so it's just really going to show it off. So yeah, I hope you enjoy Diamonds by Rihanna. 1 second. This iPad here as well, it's just got all the lyrics on. I can't remember lyrics, so remember the chords but not the lyrics. Okay, here we go. There we go, that's Diamonds. Thank you. Okay, so this next song, I'm not going to do any singing in. It's an instrumental, but I'm going to do an instrumental of the song. It's not an instrumental song. It's called Could It Be Magic by Barry Manilow. I know, Don, you've heard me play this before. A few others have as well, but it's absolutely one of my favourites to play on the piano. So it is mainly piano, but I am going to bring in some drums and a bit of bass and just to kind of build it up. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the version. lost in that one. It's just such a beautiful song. Right then, so moving on. I'm going to get a bit lively now. So we're going quite low. We're going to liven it up a bit now. So the next song I'm going to do is called Happy by Pharrell Williams. And like from before, where you can sample some of the vocals and things, the background of the chorus where it goes because I'm happy and all that bit, that's programmed in on multipad, so I haven't got to do that bit. So I'm going to sing as well, but it's like a backing vocal, so it really just creates the whole tune. So yeah, I'm just going to get that one set up for us now. Okay, here we go. I seem crazy, what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. Hot air balloon, I could go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. It could be news, talking this and that. Give me all you got and don't hold back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No face to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down, the level's too high. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down, the level's too high. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Happy, thank you. How are we doing for time? We're alright? We skip a few songs
Is the snow?
Don't want to get snowed in.
No, we're alright. We're alright.
There. Okay, so the next song I'm going to do is also by Pharrell Williams. It's called Get Lucky. And the guitarist, I can't remember his name, Noel Rogers, thanks Chris. Yeah. So as I say, the guitar is so realistic in the backing, and this is the official beat for this song as well. And I'm going to gradually introduce the band as I'm playing. So yeah, here we go. record at the end. Thank you. Right then, I realise I've been doing a lot of pop stuff, so I'm gonna do something, a bit of swing and jazz for you now. So it's called Love by Nat King Cole, and the jazz rhythm is Nat King Cole, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Love, yeah. Is that? Yeah, and the jazz rhythm on this keyboard, especially the drums and the double bass, like John was saying earlier, it's so realistic. It's fantastic. So. Yeah, so here we go. So let's get this set on. Thing about singing though, I'm just going to have a quick swig of water, just 1 second. Dry throat. Okay, here we go. Just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you.
Thank you.